Grinders, it's your boy POKERSTARS back on the grind, baby. Guys, playing another spin and goes. I have a juicy one for you today. It's POKERSTARS versus a donkey. Before we watch this video, it's a $25 spin and go, and it's a 10x, so $250 for first place. My goal in this video was I realized that I had a pretty big skill advantage over a player, so I wanted to minimize the variance. So I didn't want to go for a knockout punch, just a lot of little jabs, and I didn't want to just go for a flip. So I don't remember how it went. I know it was last night, but let's watch it here and see what's going on. So there's the 10x. So at the $25, $250 for first place. My mouse, I'm going to move to the side, and you can see what I was doing during the game here. Hope you guys are having a good day. Weekend has officially started for us. I got my favorite coffee going right now for this video. I just walked up. See if you guys can pick up the bad player before I did. That's just me showing the calendar for the date. Lately, I've just been playing later at night. Didn't feel like talking and stuff. So if I have a decent spin, I've been recording them. I might go live sometime this weekend. I haven't fully decided yet. We don't know what we're doing yet as a family. So we'll see what's going on. There's an interesting all-in, but he jams. And he gets the call for 9-2. So right off that call, I didn't know what happened that early. I called him a donkey. Yes, you could say he made a good call, but I just did it for my notes. So based on that information, I wanted to try to minimize risk taking, knowing he's not gonna fold too easy, stuff like that, right? In poker, you have to adjust your game with the very little information you have, and then the more information you get, then you keep changing what you're doing, right? So I wrote calling station here. Apparently I'm writing a note, probably 25 spin. 25 spins, doesn't fold even on big spins, probably. In big spins, yeah. So there's him just taking an over bet. Against a player like that, I wouldn't want to snap call there. Get top pair, bet half pot. So against a player that's calling station, you obviously want to bet heavier than usual, right? So I said I didn't want to take chances here, but I do have top pair with an ace kicker. We get a call from middle pair, very, very wide call. We get the chip lead. So now that I have a lot of chips, I can get more creative. I can play a lot of things in position against him, try to get him to hang himself. Okay, we got the straight. Can we get paid? He bets over pot. I don't know if there's ever a point of raising him there, because sometimes he will have us beat. So we just call, and we took it down. So he had two pair. He bet over pot with two pair. We had a one card straight. But I just really don't know. I guess I could raise, but sometimes they will have you beat there. So, and when you have such a skill advantage, just winning that much chips and still having a chip lead, it's definitely a huge spot to be in, right? So this type of board I raise pre-flop. I'm probably going to stab at it every time. Okay, we take it down. So if he called, obviously you could have 8s or 7s, so a 9 or jack or a 10 gives us the win there a majority of the time. And if a king or queen came on the turn, we could have continued our story of having a good hand. I will do a live, more games soon on spins, like an actual session, not just like a replay. And I'll definitely do some grand tours soon. I took a stab at some tournaments last night, just a couple. I think I only played 2 or 3, but didn't make the money in any of them. Very interesting flop. We have the straight flush draw with ace high. I think this is the type of board I would check in. Yep, happy with that. So it seems like he bets every single river if I check to him. So when you notice patterns like that, obviously that's he's doing that. You can set up a trap, right? Seems like if I keep checking to him every time, he'll just bet river. See if he does it again here, because I'm not going to bet here. And look, he just bets river every time. Good for him. He's slowly climbing back into it. As you can see, though, we haven't put ourselves in a position to lose any chips, though. Just playing it very, very safe. Betting more in position, but out of position. Just not getting crazy. Heads up poker, positions everything, right? Poker in general, heads up's position's gonna be everything, but very, very important in heads up. Okay, we're almost even in chips. I didn't even remember that, but we have ace queen here. We do raise it up even out of position. So against a player like this, a lot of times I would check back a board like this, but because he's just going to call so wide, I chose to bet there. But against a lot of other people, that's a board I would check back. That's when you're just adjusting to your opponents. When I think he's going to call with any draw, any nine, any jack, weaker aces. Against a calling station, you just want to bet when you have it. Sometimes they will wake up the bigger hand, and their draws will get there. But I still think when you're strong, you just bet. I probably stabbed at this, just little jabs, seeing where I'm at. I did. Let me take it down. So far, I really like my play. Nothing crazy, but just nice. You don't have to get like against when you have an inexperienced player. You don't have to get crazy and 3-bet and 4-bet and crazy stuff. Little check raises. You just got to keep it pretty simple. Take your little spots. Try not to go for flips if you don't have to. Obviously, if you get shallow in chips, then you still want to use your hands that you need to go all in with. But like, I wouldn't want to check raise this guy, bluff like an all in or like on a flush draw. There's just no need for it. There, even there. So that was a perfect hand. Pocket fives, I could have jammed him pre-flop, but I didn't want him to get back in the tournament just off like a, a standard flip or we have a slight edge. I'd probably just keep stabbing at these types of boards. So I would have liked to bet one there. I should have bet one there, I think. Did I do it here? The problem is that he's going to hit this board so much more than me, but I still would rather bet in position and just stab at it. See if we can get a call. I would imagine he folds, but... Oh, and he calls us. So what did he have? Did he catch a 4 or something? What did you catch, sir? What did you have? 5-6. So he had low pair in the flop, so he would have called our 1, but I still would have preferred a bet, though. Just a real small one. Like, you don't have to bet half pot, 3/4 pot. If he's going to call, he's going to call, and you have nothing, you just bet 1. So we go for our first steal here to try to represent something. Can we get it by? I don't know if it was our first steal, but it's hard to bluff against someone that doesn't fold, right? So even like here, Jack 4 suited, 10 big blinds there. I think it's a shove, but I wouldn't want to have those borderline ones against a player like this. I'd rather pick my spots, right? Even ace 2 there. If he his limping range, we're way ahead, but to go all in pre. I might have done it here, I don't know. Go for a raise. We're still way too strong to fold a hand like that. Okay, we got an all in here. Can we hold? There we go. So guys, that was another win at the Spin and Goes. That was a $25 Spin and Go for 250 bucks. So that was a nice one to win. Hope you liked the breakdown. Once again, you can let me know in the comments more so what you guys want to see. But I will do a session soon on Spin and Goes instead of just constant replays. It's just a lot of times late at night I just don't feel like talking. So hope you enjoyed it, guys. Have a good weekend. I'll see you soon. Peace.